fall to the floor.
Hello everybody, what is up? My name is Killsteam. I am back with another new Call of Duty World War II video for you guys today. Yesterday we had a bomb drop of information and it was some crazy shit. And now today I can finally make a video. Yesterday I was really busy. I tried quad biking for the first time, which was really fun. And today some crazy shit happened. Yesterday crazy shit happened while I was doing that, so I didn't have time. So today I do have time, and I'm gonna make a video today and then one tomorrow about zombies, because there was a lot of information that we got from that too. So let's focus on multiplayer for today's video. So in your background right now, you were seeing some MWR of this new submachine gun pistol. I have both of the new weapons, but I did not get the new pistol. The submachine gun you were seeing it being used right now is called the PSD9, and it has like a built-in Lot pistol into the submachine gun, so it's like a stronger version of the DLC weapon from MWR, the Lot, and it's a pretty cool weapon. It's really good if you have stopping power or a double tap. And yeah, so enjoy the gameplay and let's get right into the news. Let me rephrase that. Let's just get right into the details, because I'm not trying to be GameStar or anything like that now. So I literally thought of that off the top of my head, so I'm not trying to be like a meme here or anything like that. But yeah, let's just get right into the juicy World War II information. So let's talk a little bit about variants, supply drops, cosmetic loot shit, all for Call of Duty World War II. So we had a lot of stuff dropped on this for Call of Duty World War II, and it's very interesting. So as you guys remember, back in Advanced Warfare and Infinite Warfare, it had variants. Now variants in those games were stat-changing weapons of the original base weapon. For example, in Advanced Warfare, the Bal-27 had a variant. It was an epic version of the Bal-27. It was called the Obsidian Steed. Some people may remember that crazy variant. And if you had that in Advanced Warfare, you would do so much better than you would do with the original base version of the Bal-27. But now in Call of Duty World War II, it is taking a different path of variants. For example, you can have an epic version of the STG-44 assault rifle, and it can have a German Iron Cross paint job on it. So you see, it's nothing crazy stat changing stuff they're adding. And also, he gave another example. You can have an epic version of the STG-44 that you could have found, or it could be something from behind a general's desk, and it could have like a ebony dark wood color on it, and that would be an epic version variant of the STG-44. So it's taking a cosmetic turn. It's not going to have any stat changing stats in the weapon. Now it's just going to have a different paint job than the original look of the STG-44. So this is all cosmetic, and I'm actually really liking what they're doing here. But yeah, so that was all the information about supply drops and what's going to happen with them during the launch of Call of Duty World War II, and it looks good so far. It looks like we're going to have some awesome variants that are going to be cosmetic only, and it looks very good for the launch of World War II multiplayer. But however, after the launch of Call of Duty World War II multiplayer, 1 to 2 months inside the game's life cycle, what's going to happen? We don't know. I think they're not going to add any stat-based changing variants inside multiplayer. I think they're going to stick with that cosmetic only stuff. But I do think they're going to add some sort of DLC weapons, similar to how Modern Warfare Remastered is doing their thing. So that's going to be good. I'm okay with Modern Warfare Remastered right now. I think it's the great system. It's really good, and it's not crazy. But there are some pretty crazy DLC weapons in Modern Warfare Remastered, like you're seeing right now. But I think they might take a little bit different path with World War II multiplayer. I mean, we're going to have to see. I might be totally wrong. They might be adding stat-based changing epic variants of the STG-44 where you get, like, headshots kill people 100% faster now. And I don't know. We're going to have to see how it all turns out, guys. But for now, it looks very good. Another really cool thing that really pointed my eye out was that they're going to be adding something that was actually from real life. So back in 1939 and 1945 during World War II, soldiers used to take the pistol grips out of their pistols and replace them with plexiglass. Now, under the plexiglass, they used to put pictures of their family members, of their friends, of their like pets or loved ones. And so it looks like we're going to be having something like this in Call of Duty World War II. So maybe we'll have plexiglass on our pistols, and we can put our custom emblems under that plexiglass or player cards or like a clan tag or something like that. And it would be a really cool thing because it's actually something from real life that they're putting over into the game. And it's going to be so cool how they're doing that. Alright, so enough of that stuff. Let's get into some even more juicier stuff. And we're going to be talking about headquarters. Now, a bomb dropped of information with headquarters. Headquarters is looking so good this year. Like, we never had it before in Call of Duty, but I'm just saying it looks like the best thing Call of Duty has ever innovated to in the last, like, I don't know, 6 years, 5 years, because this is game-changing. This is absolutely game-changing for Call of Duty in general. So, headquarters in Call of Duty World War II is a social space. It's a massive social space where you can 1v1 people in the 1v1 pit. People can watch you while you're 1v1ing that person. You can also prestige in Call of Duty World War II multiplayer, and then you unlock new areas inside of the headquarters. Also, you can shoot in the firing range with all 48 players in your session, including you, and it's just insane. You can also, here's a new information here, guys. You can also watch live streams and tournaments inside the theater, inside headquarters. Like, there's a theater inside headquarters, inside Call of Duty World War II multiplayer social space, and it's a real, like, old-time theater, and you can watch people live streaming Call of Duty World War II multiplayer. You can watch MLG championship tournaments, whatever. You can watch that all in the theater inside headquarters. That is insane, and all your friends can watch it with you, too, and it's like a Grand Theft Auto movie theater. So it's so cool what they're doing this year, and it's absolutely. Now, I'm not even at the good stuff yet, guys. You thought this was good? Just get ready for the next stuff I'm going to talk about. Alright, so now let's get into the good stuff. So, here is the new information. Now, this is kind of new. Like, I didn't know this at first. The first time I heard it. So, they said you can talk with all 48 players inside of game chat. So, I don't know if that was new, but it was new to me. Because you can talk with all 48 people inside of the headquarters without joining a party, without sending messages. You can just talk all at once. So, just think of all of people, like, screaming into their microphones or blowing into their microphones. All 48 people doing that at once. It's gonna be fucking awesome. Alright, so you thought that stuff was good? Just wait till I'm about to tell you some even more crazier stuff. This is insane. So, you can open supply drops in headquarters, and all your friends can watch you, alright? Now, we never knew that. It sounds awesome. Now, if you're watching your friend open a supply drop and he gets something good out of it, everybody watching him will get some sort of a prize just for watching him getting something good. Now, that is insane, and no, it's not clear yet on what you're gonna get for watching him. You might get, like, a couple, like, supply drop tokens to open a supply drop or something like that, but, you get a prize just for watching someone get something good out of a supply drop. And it doesn't end there, guys. You can also get a better social score if you open your supply drop in headquarters in front of all your friends. Now, social score in Call of Duty World War II multiplayer is very important. And do you know why? Probably not, because I'm not telling you yet. Okay? So, are you guys ready for this one? This is insane. So, the higher your social score is, the better loot you will get out of supply drops. Like, what? Like, they're changing the game here, man. Like, I am so excited for headquarters. I'm probably more excited for headquarters than the multiplayer, because I don't know if they're over-exaggerating headquarters, but it sounds way too good to be true, because you can get, now, social score in Call of Duty World War II multiplayer is you can earn it different ways. Now, the only way we know how to get a social score in Call of Duty World War II multiplayer is to open supply drops in headquarters in front of all your friends. You can get social score from that. And you can compete or participate in other social events in World War II multiplayer. It's not clear yet on what events will be happening in the multiplayer, but if you compete and participate in more social events, you will get higher social score in multiplayer. So the higher social score you have, the better chance of you getting epic, getting legendaries, and getting good shit out of supply drops. Like, what? That's crazy, man. Like, this is insane. Alongside of that, headquarters will feature daily and weekly events. Now, I'm not sure if you're going to go to the headquarters and pick up these daily and weekly events and do something daily in the headquarters or weekly in the headquarters, but I think it's going to be something with multiplayer where you have to go to the headquarters, pick up your daily and weekly events, then go to multiplayer, then complete it, then come back to the headquarters to collect your reward. And guess what? completing daily and weekly events is another way to increase your social score in Call of Duty World War II multiplayer. So, what does social score do again? Well, you get better shit out of supply drops. So, do you guys see a connection here at all? They're making people stick with the game. Now, this is what Call of Duty needs, because Call of Duty has people staying for a month, playing the new DLC or playing the new game, then leaving, and then coming back when the first DLC drops, then leaving again. People just do that on and off basis. Now in Call of Duty World War II multiplayer, they're making people stick with the game. They're making people want to increase their social score and playing the game more. And this is what Call of Duty needs, and this is what the community needs to have a better and bigger player base. And this is so good for Call of Duty, and they're finally doing something for the community. Okay, so this is probably my favorite thing that I heard about in this big bomb drop of information. So there's still more to talk about for headquarters, guys. That is right. So this is probably my favorite thing that I am most excited for. So in Call of Duty World War II multiplayer headquarters, you guys and everybody else in the headquarters, for all 48 people, will be able to participate, and there's going to be dynamic events inside of the headquarters. Now, we only know of one dynamic event that will happen inside of the headquarters, and it blew my mind. There's going to be enemy airborne attacks, and everybody in the headquarters has to defend the headquarters using anti-aircraft weaponry. That's insane. That shit blew my mind. They also said they are thinking about updating the headquarters to seasonal holiday stuff. So for like Christmas, they might update the headquarters to have like maybe snow everywhere, maybe a Christmas tree, and that's gonna be dope. Maybe something for Halloween as well. And it's just so cool. Like headquarters, I mean, if you're one of those people out there who are thinking headquarters is going to be just like Destiny or Destiny 2, no, it's not. Like, they did say there's going to be stuff similar to Destiny inside of the headquarters where you can kick certain stuff around with your friends, like the soccer ball in the tower of Destiny 1. There's going to be something like that where you can kick around in headquarters. But there's so much more awesome stuff than Destiny and Destiny 2. Tower and the farm and the reef and all that stuff. There's so much more stuff. This is like Destiny the Tower times 100,000. It's insane how much more stuff they are putting inside of like headquarters. Like there's probably more stuff we don't even know about yet, and I'm already like more excited for headquarters than anything else in multiplayer. I mean, it just sounds great. Okay, so let's talk about a little bit about divisions, and this video will come to an end. I know it's a lot of juicy information. But divisions in Call of Duty World War II multiplayer have weapons to them. So, for example, the Airborne Division has the MP40 as like one of its main weapons. Now, the MP40 can be taken over into the Infantry Division. Now, I think this is how it works because they said weapons are not locked to a certain division. So you can take the MP40 over into the Infantry Division, but you cannot take division skills over into another division. So for example, the Airborne Division has a certain division skill where you can attach a suppressor onto your weapon. You cannot change that and bring that over to the Infantry Division and put like a suppressor on your M1 Garand. It doesn't work like that. You can only transfer weapons into different divisions. Also, they did say once you reach the highest level in a certain, let's take the Airborne Division for example. Once you reach the highest level in that division, you will unlock a unique weapon. Now, what this unique weapon will hold, we don't know. It might be a certain variant of a certain weapon from that division. So let's take the Airborne Division for an example, and let's take the MP40. So once you get to the highest level inside of the Airborne Division, you will get an epic variant of the MP40. So remember how variants are not stat-changing weapons in this game as of this moment. You will unlock a variant of the MP40. It will be epic, and it will have a different look to the original MP40. It may work like that, or it may work that we'll get a totally different new weapon that we've never seen entirely, and you can take this special unique weapon over into other divisions. So yeah, we're gonna have to see how that works, and it's gonna be pretty cool, guys, because this year looks like it is gonna be awesome. It's gonna be awesome with headquarters. It's gonna be awesome with supply drops as of this moment. And it looks good. It looks great. Multiplayer looks great. Zombies looks great. Everything looks great. But is it too good to be true? I want to hear you guys' comments down below. Hit the like button, comment, and subscribe. I'll be seeing you guys in the next video. Peace out.